Hey guys, this is T-Mash from 2A Syndicate, and this is the Icarus grip module for the Springfield Echelon. So guys, let's get into this. I bought the Springfield Echelon when it was first released, and I bought it for two main reasons. One was that it had a direct mount for any optic that you would like to put on your Springfield Echelon. Two, it had the COG or COG system, if you will, for the trigger unit that would come out, which meant to me that there were going to be a lot of upgrades and things that you can do with this firearm. And that's why I bought it, and I bought it right away. I have not been disappointed with the Springfield Echelon. I actually was able to get the first large grip module that came out, and I know that it came with the medium. They released a small and they released a large. I bought the large grip module with it, and I had been anticipating for them to come out with a steel or an aluminum frame as well for Springfield. But what ended up happening is that Springfield then released a comp series for the Echelon, and they also released a comp for the Prodigy. Still, I waited patiently because I'm thinking that this has got to be the next thing on the docket. Well, since then, there's been a couple other companies that released the steel or aluminum frame that you could buy for the Echelon. But with that being said, I was still pretty patient on what I wanted to do, and I wanted to wait for it because I felt that if they went through the trouble of making a large, small, and medium grip module, they would make a large, small, and medium for the aluminum or steel frame that they released. But to my dismay, that never happened. Is it going to happen? Maybe, probably in the future, but I couldn't wait any longer. So without me waiting any longer, I decided to go with the Icarus grip module. So before we get into this, I'm going to show clear for YouTube. I'm putting the slide back. There's nothing in there. I lock it back. I can see you. You can see me. There's nothing in, no magazine, nothing in the chamber. Go ahead and bring the slide back. So let's get into this. First and foremost, let's talk a little bit about this frame. First off, it is made up of 775 aluminum, and it's got a pretty aggressive grip, and they call it the 360-degree aggressive grip texture, and it is pretty aggressive. I actually like how it feels. It's got a nice little back hump for your palm to fit right in there and to be high up on that ledge right under the slide. And it actually has a thumb ledge for thumb support. And you can, for right hand or left hand, you can get that on there if you want to. It'll come with it, or you could say you don't want it and it will come without. I'll put that up there a little bit closer so you could see it, and you can see how much it sticks out. So I got the one with the thumb ledge on the left side, obviously because I'm right-handed. And then it's got a double undercut trigger guard, which is here and there. And that undercut is really allowing for your hands to get right under that trigger guard, and you'd be able to get a really good purchase on that as well. The total weight of this thing is 7.1 ounces. And what I haven't heard a lot of people talk about is the actual tungsten rods that you can get for this. There's actually two. And the two that you can get for this, they come in weighing at 2.5 ounces and about 35 bucks to get that. What I do like about it is that once you put the rods in there, it gives it a more balanced feel. For those of us who run weapon mounted lights on the front, and I actually have my own comp on this one as well, but it took away some of that top heavy feeling and made it a lot more balanced for me. So with that being said, I'm loving it. And obviously I got the weapons mounted light, and you can see it's a 1913 Picatinny rail on the bottom there, so I can run a weapons mounted light. But here's the thing, guys. The thing is that I didn't think that it would make such a huge difference in the recoil and the feel of the Echelon. And it really did. To my surprise, I mean, it was a night and day difference. When I'm telling you that this thing tracks, it tracks. It goes forward and it tracks back perfectly. My dot does not leave my eyesight. And I have some expensive firearms that are made like that. But buying this Echelon and buying it the way I did, and being able to change out the things that I needed to change out, is the reason why I purchased this gun. Um, the only issue that I do have is that I can't change the grip size for my size hands. So with me not being able to change the grip size for my size hands, I just have to live with it. But at the end of the day, it's really not that big of a difference because of the feel that I get when I'm firing this thing. It is worth it for all you guys that are Echelon fans. I would highly recommend that you give this thing a try. It's the Icarus grip. We're going to go to the range and we're going to take some shots with it. And I'm just going to let you guys see how great this thing shot, how the slide tracks, and how awesome it is feeling. So stay tuned. We're headed to the range. Final thoughts. Before we get into the final thoughts, I forgot to share something with you guys. Um, the Icarus grip, when you purchase it, the module, it doesn't come with the mag release. It actually comes without the mag release. So what you are supposed to do is your old one that actually had the mag release in there, you have to remove that one and you have to place it into your Icarus module, which is good. Fortunately, I have two because I bought the large and the small as well. So I still have it in my large. If I want to go back to my large, I could go back to my large. I took it out of the medium grip size I have. You can see the difference in the grip size. It is a night and day difference in the size of that grip. But like I said again, it didn't really make that big of a deal because it tracked so well. So final thoughts on that, guys, is that it is deadly accurate. It made a world of difference in the way that the Echelon shot. It makes a world of difference in the way that it shoots. I'm only telling you this, and I haven't been really this excited about anything that I have had lately, but the Icarus grip module is worth all the money that it is, and it comes in at about 300 bucks, 399. And I actually got mine on Black Friday. I don't know if they're going to be doing any more specials on that. The special that I got on this one was the cheapest that I've seen it. Let's hopefully for you guys, you could wait and see if they're going to do another Christmas special on there. But if you haven't tried anyone else's, I normally just don't say go ahead and do this. This actually is that thing, that purchase that you want to go ahead and do. So, guys, to wrap it up, great firearm, even better now with the Icarus grip module that I got for it. And without further ado, guys, train hard, train often. I'll see you on the next one.